Hey, what's going on, guys? Hot Fuzzy here with my co-host.
Mr. Sloppy Noise.
We're bringing you guys a PTU report on the most recent 4.1.1 patch that dropped. It is now open for Wave 1 testing, so we went in and tested some stuff out, some huge changes to a bunch of vehicles, a lot of shadow changes to vehicles as well, updates to some FPS guns, and medical gun changes. Slop, go ahead and take us into the ships.
All right, so let's start off with what everyone already knows, okay? First and foremost, the Valk, 90k HP, huge buff from 44. It's going to be a lot tankier, a lot better on all of those ground missions. Next up, we have the Raft, okay? The Raft is getting twice the cargo. It's going up to 192 SCU from 96, which makes it a little more viable in every way. I mean, it's a little cargo ship. It's getting twice the cargo. It's a huge buff for it. Bunch of shield changes. So the Redeemer is now getting a bubble shield instead of the front and back shield. The Mole is getting quadrant shields instead of a bubble shield. The Star Lancer is getting quadrant shields instead of a bubble shield. Minor stuff there, nothing too crazy. All of the Auroras are getting maneuverability buffs. Well, nerfs and buffs, let's put it that way. For the most part, they are all getting a speed decrease of like 2%. Okay, minimal speed decrease, but they are getting extreme maneuverability buffs. Okay, I'm talking like an extra 10 degrees, 15 degrees in roll, pitch, yaw, the whole 9 yards. They're going to be a lot more maneuverable now. The Prowler is getting a speed and maneuverability buff. And now on to something nice. The Drake Herald might be the new meta. Okay? 18 size 2 missiles up from its like 8 size 1s or whatever it had. It's quadrupling its missile firepower. It's a super fast little stealthy ship. It's going to be great. And speaking of missiles, there's going to be a slight, well, I shouldn't say that. There's going to be a major nerf to the arrow missiles, okay? Both in the damage and the radius. Damage is going down by like 40%, 45%. It's going from like 2-3-3-3 all the way down to 1-2-3-3. So, yeah, huge nerf there. And its radius is getting cut by about a third as well. I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it for the actual ships. Fuzz, what about the FPS updates? What are we looking at?
So it looks like they're doing a lot of balancing for FPS weapons in general through this 4.1.1 patch. And last night's patch was the Karna and the Gallant. So I test fired both of them in the PTU. The Karna still feels like it has quite a bit of kick, but the notes say that its spread is being increased pretty drastically over time shooting. It may or may not hurt you in the PvP scene a little bit if you're a Karna user, but I don't use it too much. I typically use the P4 personally pretty consistently because that's just the go-to for me. But anyways, onto the Gallant. Now, they adjusted the head shake to be smoother and increased its damage from 19 to 21. Test fired that, and it is a laser beam. It didn't move. I had no mods on it, nothing, and it just stayed still. Like, I tried on burst mode, it had a little more kick, but it's manageable. You throw an emod on there and a sight, I don't think you're going to not want to use this weapon after the update here. On to the medical changes. So they did a update to the med device where it's going to take the slot for your pistol. So you're going to have to pick and choose if you want to run a pistol or a med gun. Clearly most of the FPSers are going to run the med gun. But now you're going to be able to simply hit the 3 keybind and it's going to pop your med gun instead of toggling between your multi-tool and med gun and swapping all around. That's going to be a nice change. I feel like I don't use a pistol a whole lot anyway, so it really doesn't affect me on that end. So I think that's going to be a positive update for that. We did test the ghillie training missions a little bit in the PTU. They are definitely a basic fighter pilot training course. It didn't seem very difficult at all for me. I didn't go through the whole shebang, but I did 4 of them, and they took me a couple minutes apiece, pretty smooth. P2 overall was a little choppy, some lag and bugs here and there. It's expected with where it's at, but we'll see how it goes and how it progresses, and we'll keep you guys updated as they come out. If you guys have any questions, comments, throw them below. You got anything to add, Slop?
I think that's it. Other than, the Herald is now my daily driver. I don't know what to say. Like it's that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys out there and good luck.
See you on the next one, guys.